Hello guys, now I thought that when I posted the video, Killing is Killing, which has something to do with this video, that I would not have to talk about this anymore. But apparently I'm still getting people that are talking about it and are sending me comments and continuing to want to have the discussion. It's a discussion I feel that needs to be done. It's a very important issue, and hopefully we can get this one done so I don't have to spend any more time with you people. I'm all for discussion, but when you're one-sided and refuse to even try and see logic, then it's a waste of my time. I got better things to do. Okay, so let's start off with this. By your stupid logic, the Earth can support more than 900 billion people. Wow. Now, let me tell you what I said. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a response to that comment, that particular comment. Well, I said that abortion is evil, it's despicable, and that all you people are doing is killing, ending life before it can even begin. So, how anyone could take that and then basically say that what I implied was that the planet could support over 900 billion people. Well, I'm going to tell you a little something here. The planet has more than 900 billion things on it that live. So, if it can support that, then why can't it support a bigger population of humans? We only have a little over 7 billion people. Okay? Now, if you crammed all 7.127 or whatever it is billion people, if you just put them all in one area, you could fit them in New Jersey. And if you put them on, in the Grand Canyon, and you piled it up, it wouldn't even get to the top. So, and you're talking about an area that's probably only a couple feet wide and only a couple feet high, couple feet wide, couple feet high. So, 7 billion plus people is insignificant. Okay? So, how the hell can we not support over 8 billion or 9 billion people? Now, I'm not saying that it wouldn't be hard. I'm not saying that at all. But if what you're saying is that the planet cannot support more people, then you really do not understand the planet. Okay? We have more than enough food to feed all 7 billion people plus a little more. So, we are in no danger of starving. In terms of the lack of food, we aren't in any way, shape, or form unable to feed every human being a decent amount. The only problem that's stopping that is the governments not liking each other. That's the only real thing that's stopping us from basically giving food to the people, giving them clean water, is that the people in the authority position is not letting it happen. You have dictators, you have tyrannical governments, you have corrupt governments, and that's stopping the food trucks and supply drops. That's keeping them from having the access to good water and the access to food. But if we could somehow get past that, we would have enough food to feed everybody a decent amount. I'm not saying that every man, woman, and child would have 3 meals every day, but they would have food, and they wouldn't starve. Same with medicine. If the governments of the world would simply step aside and let us do it, we would have virtually no disease on this planet. If we would drop about 1%, if we would simply lower the amount that we spend on the military globally, if every nation would drop the amount they spend by about 1%, we would basically be able to solve all the problems on this planet. Disease, hunger, lack of clean water. We'd all be able to put a humongous debt in that problem. I mean, I'm not saying it would disappear, but it would be minimal. The problem would be minimal. It'd be virtually non-existent at that point. But, you know, nobody is really doing that, so we got a lot of problems. But in no way, shape, or form have I ever implied, I haven't even suggested it, that the planet could support over 900 billion people. I am saying that we should have more people. In no way did I say that it could be 900 billion or anything even close to that. I'm saying we could probably have about 8 billion, if you want me to give an estimate. I think we could probably support 8, maybe 9 billion people. And if you really want to push, maybe 10, but I wouldn't go beyond 10. Like, honestly, I think by the time that we get to like 8 billion people, we'd probably already have colonies on the moon and on Mars. So it isn't like the planet Earth would have to support all the humans. Because by the time that we get to 8 billion, we'd have the moon. We'd have colonies on the moon. We'd have colonies on Mars. So we'd have at least 3 separate universal objects to get food and make civilization. So in no way, shape, or form would the planet itself, the Earth, have to support all the people on the planet. We'd already have colonies. We are already beginning to plan the colony on the moon. And we already have plans for colonies on Mars. So we'd probably at some point have over 900 billion people. But by that point, we'd already be a galactic nation. We'd already be colonizing star systems and having thousands of planets that are independent and trade with each other. I mean, you are looking at this problem as if we will always be a one-planet civilization. You have to understand that in the 20th century, from 1900 to 2000, we went from no airplanes to airplanes that broke the sound barrier, went high up into the atmosphere in 60 years. In 60 years, we went from the first tanks to the first planes to supersonic to space to the internet. I mean, that's a massive jump in just 100 years. I mean, you're talking about maybe 4 or 5 generations. You went from no airplanes to space, where it would take you weeks to go around the planet to 90 minutes. Okay? So, I mean, by 1900, to go around the Earth, it would probably take you about 3 weeks to probably do it. By the 90s, you were doing that in about an hour and a half. So in less time than it would probably take you to go from West Virginia to the capital, you could go around the planet. So yeah. The point isn't how many people can fit in an area. The point is that this planet is quickly reaching its capacity to support humans. Don't be so ignorant. I'm asking you to not be ignorant. Okay? So this is my response to you. Did I ever say the Earth could? No. You yourself did. And for that, I feel sorry for you. I honestly do. You know, because you're implying something that wasn't even implied. You're putting something that was never even there to try and look smart, which you fail at because that was never implied. Hey, well, it wasn't even close to being implied. So you're trying to look smart, and you fail because you have nothing to even, you have nothing. So it's groundless. It's not like you can point to a comment I said and say, see, you implied it, because it was never even implied. All I said was that we should, not kill life. That if you're going to be pregnant, take the responsibility, have the kid. You don't have to have the kid, you can give it up for adoption. But, unless you are a sexual victim, have the fucking kid. And give the child a chance at life. It's not your job to decide if it has that chance or not. It's fate, it's destiny. If fate decides that it will never have that chance, it will die in childbirth, or it will have a complication during the pregnancy. But don't deny it that chance. To do so is immoral and evil. Okay. As for the earth not having the capacity to support humans, that over 900 billion thing, which I found laughable, so, I got a chuckle, so at least you got that. You got a chuckle out of me for that. I don't know if you were trying to be funny, but that's kind of what came out of that comment. Was I couldn't take you seriously. Like, after I read the more than 900 billion thing, it's like, yeah, okay, this guy ain't got nothing. This is nothing. It's a fucking joke. The amount of logic implied is non-existent. But whatever. I'm sure your views on the matter to be groundless, and ask that you give proof before making such posts. But I think it's understandable. I'm no expert in the earth/human capacity to support thing, but I'm pretty sure we could at least have 8 billion people and be fine. I'm all for not having kids, but if your way is to kill them, then no, to do so is evil. I honestly hope that this will end, really soon, because I honestly don't see how me constantly telling you people some common sense, and then you completely nitpicking it, and trying to make a case that, yes, it should be okay to kill. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I'm taking the moral ground. I'm taking the honorable pro-life stance. Life should be given a chance, and you people constantly want to deny that. And I don't understand why. Why do you hate life? Why do you despise allowing a living thing a chance to embrace and enjoy it? Why do you hate that so much? Does it scare you? Is that what it is? That you're terrified that suddenly, you're not gonna be able to mass kill? Is that the thing you have against me? Is that I'm about allowing life to exist and you want to snuff it out? Is that it? Do you hate life so much that you are unwilling to allow another thing to enjoy the beauty of life? Because that's kind of what I'm getting. That you hate life so much that you are unwilling to allow it to be enjoyed by other things. Like, I'm sure that if I... Yup, gotta... Alright, let's see. Okay, good. That has nothing to do with anything. Alright, well, see you later, guys. Hopefully this will end. I honestly don't see why it needs to continue. I've already made 2 videos. And both of them have destroyed this idea that we should just kill babies. Well, really, the first one was... This one was more of a breakdown of a comment. See you next time, guys.